Richard, just want to get to more less sort of romantic matters, and it concerns your former club. Big news in football today is the 10-point penalty given against Everton for breaches of financial regulation. So an immediate 10-point deduction from the Premier League after being found guilty guilty of breaching the financial rules. So the clubs they're permitted to lose 105 million over 3 years, and the Independent Commission found Everton's losses up to 21-22 season amounted to 124.5 million, just under 20 million over the mark. Now, Everton, here's just the statement Everton put out, and they are, to say the least, not happy about it. You know, they're saying they're shocked and disappointed by the ruling. They believe it's disproportionate. This is the most severe sanction that the Premier League have ever imposed of this nature. They've said they've communicated their intention to appeal, talked about the harshness and severity, etc., etc. And they've also, just the last paragraph there could be relevant as well, they will also monitor with great interest the decisions made in any other cases concerning the Premier League's profit and sustainability rules. And that probably means the likes of Man City, obviously with their ongoing charges that the Premier League brought against them, and of course the story during the week about Chelsea and the goings-on of the Abramovich era. Richard, just give us your reaction to this, both for how it affects Everton, and obviously it's been a tumultuous few years behind the scenes for them, but also the potential knock-on effect of this. We hear clubs potentially looking to sue Everton for money lost due to relegations in the last few seasons as well.
Yeah, I think the points deduction is harsh on Everton. I mean, there's obviously been an error made there, and they've openly admitted it themselves that probably it was more towards 8 or 9 million that they felt they might have overspent by. So there will be an appeal, and it almost feels like the FA or the Premier League are testing the waters to see, because they know there's probably bigger cases to come down the line. I don't think in terms of the Premier League it will have a huge effect on Everton. I think they've played reasonably well this season. They've got a number of 14 points prior to today, and they seem like they've got a squad good enough to recover from the setback today and stay in the league. I think the Premier League have a duty then to try and protect Everton, because it can't be Everton's fault that it's taken 2 or 3 years down the line for them to get fined, and there's talk of other clubs coming in to sue them, which potentially could finish Everton off, bankrupt them. And so it's a dangerous precedent that the Premier League have set, and you think that's based on one charge, and you think of Man City have 115, which they've obviously contested. So it's a dangerous thing, I think, that the Premier League have done. I don't. But they'll say we have rules, we need to apply them, and if we see them breached, we have to punish, based on our findings. 100%. And I mean, if you come back and the finding is that they've overspent by 150, 200 million, well then that's a problem. I think Everton have been punished for trying to be ambitious. They set their target that they want to finish in the top 6. They failed. That's basically on the basis of one player in or out, £20 million. It's not a huge difference in monetary terms in the Premier League. The money that's flown around that league, 105 million over 3 years, doesn't seem a lot.
Yeah.
So it's harsh, I feel, on Everton, but I think they'll recover from it in terms of the Premier League. It's just very worrying what will happen going forward.
That is the big question, the other clubs. And also, as you say, the City thing is there as well, and perhaps the Chelsea thing as well. We'll park that, because that's going to be a story that'll run in the weeks and months ahead, probably years, given how long it takes to sort these things out.